Welcome to Feature Friday, where we explore some of the cool features of our Roof Wizard software. Today I'd like to look at a situation that arrived this week with one of our friends in the US who was measuring a roof, and in taking measurements for the roof deck was actually adjusting upwards in anticipation of the extra materials they needed for the roof. But as it turned out, that was no help at all when we started to model the roof. And primarily because there was a guess that the roof pitch was 412, but we'd like to be able to confirm that it actually is 412. So when we use our modelling tools, Construct, Roof, Track, Outline, one of the functions we have there is that ellipsis button there provides us with a mechanism for using the measured distances to calculate the roof slope. So if we use this example here, where the up the slope is 9 foot 10, so put 9 foot 10 in there, and because it's up and over, so we multiply by 2, and then the horizontal distance, well, he said it was 20 feet, so if I put 20 in there and hit calculate, quick as a flash, nothing happens. But then we realize that the slope distance is less than the horizontal distance. Well, then you can't have a slope, can you? Anyway, with a bit of fiddling around, we figured out that was about 18 foot 7. And if we put 18 foot 7 in, calculate, then we actually end up with a slope of 4 in 12, near enough. So what's the takeout from this? I was advised that number goes in the box. I was advised by our customer that, well, that he added a bit extra because he knows he's going to need a little bit of extra trim at each end to fabricate his corners. But that doesn't give him the information he needs to verify the information provided. And it's doing the job the software is going to do for you. So if we look at now, if we get out of there, if we look at the job that we finally modelled, with the correct distance or length of that eave line, you'll see that it's 412 and the length of that eave is 18 foot 7. And when we calculated our cutting list, well, the software adds allowances for external and internal corner based on the allowances defined in the software. And in addition to that, when we generate the cutting list for our roof sheets, they've all been accounted for the overhang into the gutter and the setback at the ridge and eave and the setback at the valley. So don't do the job of the software. When you're on site, measure the roof exactly. Measure the roof deck. Don't add stuff. Let the software do that for you. Okay, so just recapping, little tool here for calculating the roof slope, and use that whenever you can or whenever you need to, using the information that you've measured, the actual roof deck measurements, so that you can calculate the roof slope. So let's say we had one of 22 foot up and over, and we had a horizontal distance of say 19, and we calculate that, then we get a slope of 7 in 12. You see how powerful that thing is? So you can put your slope gauge on, use your phone or your whatever app you have, and to guesstimate the pitch, but you can cross-check that by using the tools in the software to make sure that it's right. And it might be a different pitch on other parts of the roof, you never know. But if you use the measurements and accurately measure the deck of the roof, then the software will help you a great deal more. Okay, well, that's about it for Feature Friday for this week. Have a great weekend, and I guess we'll see you next week on Feature Friday. Bye for now.